This is like, a clear examination of, generational trauma and the Black identity. And just to go off some of these records here, let me just say I got the track list pulled up. First one that comes to mind is the Problem. Pretty straightforward with the title there, and having another Chicago legend on there. This is the Chicago Kid. I mean, it's beautiful. This is like, a clear examination of, generational trauma and the Black identity, in Black children's relationships with their culture and home. And Chance does such a really good job of dealing with such heavy topics and wrapping it in a way that doesn't feel preachy or like corny. I'm trying to give an example of some artists that, as they got older, like a Talib Kweli lost it after a while, even Common lost it after a while, where it was like there's some level of elevation to it because the messaging may be strong, but the delivery comes off as like, all right, bro, like no one's trying to hear all that, like as if it's too corny or too preachy. Chance, and this is due in part to his delivery, his tone, and the production on these records are really, really strong. Chance does a very good job of, basically, I've always thought his music is the closest version of like what Def Jam poetry is, or like spoken word poetry. There just happens to be production over it. I'm sure if you were to print out the lyrics to a lot of these songs, there would be a very, poetic flow to them, and you could just read them as such without a beat behind it.